happy that you popping and they stopping. You can't happy that you packing and they lacking. You can't happy that you great and they late. You happy and they crappy. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. Love you, bye.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Fat Joe going off on Irv Gotti. I just recently came across this, so I wanted to see what Fat Joe had to say. So, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share the video if you like it. Thank you to everybody that has been returning, and thank you to all the new people that's just now tapping in. Let's get into the video.
After he spoke on him and Ashanti sleeping together on Drink Champs. So y'all know how we do, man. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, and I'll catch y'all afterwards with my commentary. All right, so let's get right into it.
And so I'm watching this Drink Champs. Yo, y'all can at Irv Gotti, whoever you want, right? Talking to Joe Crack, guys. If you don't know by now, I doubt you never know me. And so Ashanti, right? And so whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old, right?
Right.
And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was fucking, right? Because the whole time, I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, on tour.
I think, I don't know, if you grew up listening to, you know, Murder Inc. and like G Unit and all them, and you kind of was paying attention to the industry and how, like, I guess females were being presented, like, you kind of already had an idea of some things. Of course, nothing is ever confirmed until it's confirmed. But like Fat Joe saying, like, this is 20 years ago. So at the end of the day, like, at this point, I don't see the point. Like, I don't see why Irv had to make it, like, I guess what it was. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was 20 years ago. So it's like, there's ways to talk about things without talking about things, or without either confirming or denying, you know what I'm saying, certain things. Like, that still could have been one of the things. And I mean, to me, I kind of do feel like it is one of them things that you don't really know, because we wasn't there. So, I mean, at this point, you know, what's the point?
I never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
Right.
Right? Now, it's okay if it's on a documentary. You got to say your truth for your documentary. But to go to Drink Champs and keep calling her a bitch, keep disrespecting, guys, I'm not going to be the one, you know, I'm not the guy, you know, to stand up for the brother that I'm not. The Ja Rule was standing right next to him.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, he could have, I won't say avoided the question, but he could have went about it a different way. But the way that he did it, it just came across as bitter and like, sir, why are you not over this? Like, I don't know. It was disrespectful. I didn't see the whole thing, but I just seen snippets. So it's like, bro, you could have just kept your mouth shut about it, but I don't know.
And so I'm not gonna be that guy, right? But yeah, like I'm not telling stories about a girl I was with 20 years ago. In fact, I hope you die. Fuck you, bitch. Right? Leave me alone, right? And so
I mean, I agree with that to an extent. I feel like when people should bring that type of stuff up, if they bring it up at all, it's like in a way that it's not disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, yeah, I had an experience with somebody that, you know, this is why I do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them know a cause and effect type thing. But I forgot to turn my sound off. But if it wasn't, I just don't see, like, there should have, the name dropping didn't have to be, like, the specifics of the situation didn't have to be what it was, and nothing like that. Like, it was a much more sophisticated way to go about that particular conversation. That's just how I feel about it.
when you're doing this, it looks like you caught up, you ain't get over this shit. Even if we know you have to be over it because it's 20 years,
Right.
right? But on top of that, it just and then everything you else, it kind of brings less credibility to everything else you see. And let me tell you something. Irv Gotti, he did discover. Irv Gotti did make it a hits. Did shoot the video. Right? I mean, the man did it. He's a genius. It's a fact. He signed DMX. He signed Jay-Z. He signed Ja. The man's a genius. He's a genius. There's no question. But he make himself look crazy, disrespecting her, and the woman never really disrespected him. Right?
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was Fat Joe going off.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there. But that's the thing about it. It's like she is one of the, I won't say few, because there's probably more than we even know, but she's one of the women in the industry where it's like you kind of never really knew her business. Like when she got with Nelly, yeah, we knew that, but it's like we didn't know the ins and outs of that relationship. So with that being said, it's just like that could have been, you know, kept between them or whatever the case may be. But the way that it happened, it just comes across as, are you still trying to get at her behind the scenes? And she, you know what I'm saying, says something like, I don't know. It just came off real weird. Like, but like I did say in the other video, Drink Champs is one of them shows that you go to, and I mean, you could get caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're one of them people that just, when you drink, you get extra relaxed and you just, you know what I'm saying? I think I've had, I know I've had some of them times where it's just like, yo, you just get to talking. Sometimes you just want to get stuff off your chest. But when it comes to stuff like this, like, yeah, maybe you couldn't stop talking at that point. Like maybe you was a little too loose with it and couldn't process thinking before you answered the question. Like, you just don't ever know. But that's that on that. I don't know what to say. Hopefully he heals, I guess. Hopefully he moves on. And I don't know. It seemed like they had, you know, something good as far as friendship and stuff like that, but I would think that this particular situation would be like, bro, I can't even call you my friend or whatever like that, because we don't know when you're gonna open your mouth or not about some stuff that really shouldn't be out there. So that's that for that. This one is a short one, because clearly this is not, you know, the original clip or whatever, but we'll be back with another one. I will catch y'all in a few.